Hello. Okay. Hi. Welcome to my new place. My name is LJ, and I have a story. So, it's not the best story on the planet, but we are going to be crocheting and having a little bit of fun. Before we start, I should have said this earlier, welcome to my channel if you're new, and if you're not, welcome back to my channel. Yeah, so I'm in a new place. This is not the original place that I was recording at. Hopefully you can hear me, because my camera's farther away than normal, so hopefully you can hear me. If you can't, I'll do something. I don't know. I don't fucking know. But first, let me talk to you. Let me talk about what I'm going to be crocheting. So, I am going to be crocheting a baby beanie. I have a friend who is having a baby boy, and no one is buying from their list of stuff that they need on Amazon. And so I was like, hey, I'm a broke college student. We know this, we love this. We actually hate this. I can't be broke right now. But, and I'll get to that. But I was like, hey, can I crochet you beanies? They were like, sure. So I'm going to be crocheting a baby beanie. I'll put the pattern in the description. It has 4 sizes, so it has preemie, 0 to 3, 3 to 6, and 6 to 12 months. So there's that. But first, let's take a hit. Cheers. I want to talk about as well the future of this channel. I say future as if I've been doing this for a while. I haven't been, but it has to do with getting caught. That's what happened. I got caught. If you know, you know, because you know this channel. So use context clues. Basically, this couple weeks has been like hell for me, right? I kind of talked about that a little bit in my previous 2 videos, but this week has been kind of crazy, not gonna lie. However, I'm getting through it. But let's talk a little bit. I was gardening in my dorm room, and this is already failing, hold on, I have to restart this. One of my roommates must have ratted me out. I'm very upsetty spaghetti about it, because I was gardening to help with my PTSD. So, if you didn't know, using cannabis can help with PTSD, and I'm actually getting a medical card for it. In my state, cannabis isn't completely illegal, but it is restricted. So you need a medical card for it. Did I have a medical card yet? No. But that exact same day, I had talked to my doctor about getting a medical card. I signed up for it, so like, I was doing everything I could, right? But my roommate did not like the fact that I was gardening, apparently, and called me in. And then the apartment manager came to the place with the fucking cops. I was like, and then that's when I was like, oh shit, like, I know what happened. So there's that. I did not know that flour was still illegal in my state. Did not know that, actually. So, hold on, I need to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I need 11. So I was using flour, and it was taken away. And the cop had told me, he's like, I know you're getting a medical card, just know that flour is still illegal. And I'm like, okay, good to know. So apparently dispensaries, pharmacies, whatever you want to call them, they sell either edibles or carts. I don't know which one I'm going to get, probably a cart, just because it's a bit quicker to work. So there's that, but it's a whole ordeal, right? I'm not going to go into details, But what I am going to say is, after I count again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, one more. What I am going to say is I need money right now for the fine. Like I said, I'm not going into legal details because I don't think I'm allowed to, but I need money. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be selling my crochet. Whether that's through an Etsy. I have a store in my town that is gonna work with me with selling my stuff at their place. I have another place that put me on their list, and then I'm going to talk to another place about selling crochet at their store. So I need a stitch marker. Hold on. I have a bunch right here. I have this whole thing. Jiggle jiggle. This is like 500, I think. Hold on. I saw somewhere on here. 500, yeah. So I'm going to be talking with people about what to do, how I'm going to make money. I'm getting another job. I have a lot going on because not only all that, I have to keep up with school. Somehow. I really don't know how I'm going to do it all, but I'm going to do it because I have to. That being said, as you could probably tell, I am a bit better than I was the previous few videos. I guess my second video, I was doing pretty good. First video, no, that was really bad. And I don't regret posting that video at all, honestly. I think it was very needed, if that makes sense. Can this work? Hold on, I think I fucked up. I'm sorry, computer. My computer's right next to me, and I kind of threw the crochet hook on it. I am, by the way, using a 5.5. The one thing about this hook, I got this one off Amazon with like a bunch of other hooks. The silicone will like come off as you're using it, so I have to like keep pushing it down to be able to keep it on, which is fine. I mean, it's whatever. I'm hungry. I have a donut. I might eat that. I don't know yet. Oh, I need to take my meds. Oh my goodness. This is a reminder. Take your meds. If you need to take meds, take them. Hold on. I'm gonna grab those. And now we have our water that we can take our pills. Just a little reminder that it's okay to need medication. I, for a long time, was really scared of medication because I was not on good ones. I didn't have a good psychiatrist, in all honesty. But I found a new one after a few years of not being on medication, and it is very helpful now. Now that I've gotten past, if you've ever been on medication, you know it's really a guinea pig game, right? Where it's like, you just need to keep trying things to see what works, what doesn't work, and it's really frustrating in all honesty. But it's kind of just how it all works, which is really frustrating, but it's okay. It's okay. So as I was saying, what was I saying? I genuinely don't remember. Before I was talking about medication, I think I was still talking about the situation. So, oh, my mental state. I'm doing better. Am I perfect? No. I still have some points that I got a little low, like yesterday. Tomorrow is my ex-bestie's birthday, and it's really hard on me, right? Because, like, we were best friends for years. Ever since freshman year of high school, and now we're not. And there was shit that happened to deal with to make that happen, and in all honesty, like, I don't want to talk too much about this. I don't think she's going to watch this video. I highly, highly, highly doubt it. But just in case, I don't want to go into too much detail about what happened, but know that it hurts still, but I am learning to cope with it. It's one of those things that it's like you think you're okay and then something happens and it's like, I wish I had my best friend. And there's a song called Break Up With a Friend, I think it's called. It's by Blue Eyes. I'll put it in the description. But it basically is like, actually I don't know if I can put it in the description. It's how Break Up With a Friend by Blue Eyes, if you want to look it up. I don't know with copyright shit and all that, I don't know. But it's basically like, no one tells you how to do this, because like everyone knows how to break up with like a partner or something like that, and like you can live off of that. But breaking up with a best friend is really hard, and it is really hard. Sorry, I know I'm like far back. I have been having back pain for this morning, which I can't garden to help with, so, and I don't have medication for it, so I'm just like, if I lean back, that's why. It's because my back hurts. But yeah, no, it's one of those songs that it's just like, it's very difficult to know what to do. And having dealt with that, it's not easy, right? And so tomorrow might be a little bit of a hard day. It's also St. Patrick's Day tomorrow. So there's that. I will be wearing green, don't worry. But it's also her birthday. And it's, I know you can't take me seriously with a stitch marker in my mouth. Hold on. It's one of those deals of like, how do I deal with this, right? And I have a lot of support. I still have friends, but like losing your best friend of years, and this wasn't even, it was a while ago. It was back in November. It's March now, but it's still not easy. But we're gonna take a hit because I finished round 2, so I feel like I deserve it. I also did my nails. Look at them. Aren't they pretty? Don't look at the left hand. The left hand is bad. I'm left-handed, so doing my left hand is a bit harder because then I have to do with my right hand and all that shit, and it's just, it's not as good. But I did my nails. I haven't had long nails in months, probably since like back in December or January or November. It's been a while. If you know, you know. Though, okay, so about the whole situation, I don't know what the future of this channel is gonna look like. It's still gonna be the same content, but I don't know if it'll be as frequent, mostly because, I can't get vapes very easily, because the store that I go to is up north 2 hours, so getting them from there is kind of hard. There is a store down here, but it's very expensive, so I don't know what that'll entail. I'll talk to my friend who goes to the one down here, say like, hey, can you get me one? I'll pay you back. Because like I said, I'm planning on getting a job, and I'm going to be selling my crochet. I might even start my Etsy. I have to figure that out, but yeah, so figuring that out and all that jazz. I have, because this one is at 0, it's not burnt yet, but it's not there yet. It's not burnt yet. But I have 2 more that are also at 0 that I just need to get done with. But yeah, just trying to figure stuff out and all that jazz. I have a lot going on, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, by the way, this beanie that I'm wearing is actually the second project I ever finished. It's very cute. I restarted it like 5 times because the way that it did it, it wasn't a foundation double crochet, it was just a chain and then you add on to that. So my chain kept twisting. Now I like foundation double crochets or single crochets or whatever. I like foundation chains better because they don't twist. So, but I did not know what that was when I made this. So I think it's been about a year since I finished this beanie. I think I finished it last March. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But yeah, it's just like, I don't know how often I'll be able to post. I don't know what's going on. I'm only here for about a month and a half now in this apartment. Oh yeah, because of my roommate ratting me out, they said I had to move. Thank God I didn't get evicted, because I totally could have been. But they were like, you owned up to it, we're giving you a chance. And I'm like, thank you. So I did still have to move apartments though, because I couldn't stay at that one because of my roommate. I don't know which roommate it was. I have my suspicions, but I don't know who exactly who it was. So there's that. But sorry if I'm a little quiet. There's like not a lot going on. Dude, last night people were partying until like 2 a.m. I'm like, what are you doing? And I know like college town and all that jazz, but I'm just like, bruh, I'm trying to sleep. And my new apartment that I signed up for August, I had said on it that I was a night owl. So basically it had like this survey of like compatibility with your other roommates. I said I was a night owl on it. It's not a complete lie, but it's pretty damn close. I wake up really early in the morning. I wake up around 6 or 7 usually. And I go to bed pretty early, around like 9 or 10. Sometimes more around 11. It just kind of depends. But I'm not a full-on night owl. And I'm in a shared apartment next semester. So that's another thing, is like I'm gonna have to talk with my roommate, say like, hey, I have a YouTube channel. I need you to not be in the room while I'm recording, and see how that goes. I'll talk to her. Hopefully I'll be able to communicate with her very well, but I really don't know how that's gonna go. That's not for a while though. I still need to find a place for the summer though. I'm thinking of moving in with my boyfriend. We're trying to figure that out, but he also lives in a college complex, so we're trying to figure out summer housing. And if we have to figure something else out, or I go up to my parents up north for a few months, c'est la vie, we'll figure it out. But that's not for right now. The one thing that I want to say is something very important is to remember to live in the present, because a lot of the times I think we forget to do that, you know? So right now I really am like trying to move forward with everything, because like it has been very difficult. And like my psychiatrist asked me, she's like, are you kind of in shock right now? And I'm like, you know, probably, in all honesty. I'm gonna count my stitches real quick, hold on. Oh, I was totally wrong. I was on the wrong row, but I still have 2 little, hold on. I don't have enough. I'm just gonna unravel this. It is very hard to crochet and talk at the same time and still like keep track of stitches. So I might go quiet at a couple points, but I'm trying not to. I thought I was doing good. I was only down 2 stitches, so, you know, but I don't wanna, cheers. I honestly like vapes that have menthol in them. So like I talked about, I think in my first video or my second video, I think it was my first video, I had to go into vocal therapy because I had silent reflux. And so I was having stomach acid go up my throat, basically just acid reflux, but you don't recognize that it's happening. And so my throat gets irritated a lot, honestly, from it. And so I like to take menthol vapes because they cool down my throat. So that's really nice, honestly. Just like ones that have like with this brand, Geek Bars, like the ones that have ice in the name usually have a higher content of menthol, so then it's nice and cooling. This one isn't one of those, unfortunately, but you know, you win some, you lose some. But yeah, so that's what's going on with that. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well, honestly. Like, I know life is not easy. I know. But we'll get through it, like, for sure, we'll get through it. And it's one of those deals of, like, you just need to keep going sometimes, you know? You gotta keep going. Even when it's difficult. One of my doctors, the one that was in the IOP, I think I mentioned that I was in an outpatient program. He talked to me one day. He was like, how are you doing? And I'm like, you know, life's been hard. He's like, don't use the word hard. I'm like, what do you mean? It'll take effort. That's what he would say. Say like, it'll take effort. Because if you say the word hard, it puts up a wall, right? It puts up a wall of inability to be able to do something. It's like, oh, it's hard. So then it's like, oh, it's too hard to be able to do. But if you say it'll take effort, no matter what, you have effort. You have effort to give. So I try to remind myself to use that. And sometimes things are just like out of my control. And that's very difficult to live with. But things that are in my control and are still difficult, they'll take effort. They'll not be hard, you know? So that's just a little tidbit of advice for you guys at home or wherever you are. Remind yourself that, like, it'll take effort, but it'll be okay, for sure. I'm gonna finish this row and then I'll probably end it here because I realize it's already been a half hour. I did not realize I was talking that long. I think I mentioned in my first video that, like, I was like, sorry, I'm not very bubbly. I usually am more bubbly. I'm definitely getting back to that. I have severe ADHD and I am on medication for it, but it doesn't keep me from talking a lot. It does help me focus though, sometimes. Trying to sort that stuff out, but yeah, hold on. I think this is correct. I'm gonna count my stitches and then we'll see, but I think I'm doing this correctly. Also, let me know what you're doing in the comments below while you watch these videos. I'd love to know what you guys are doing. Whether you're crocheting, seshing, something else, it would brighten my day. So hope that you guys do that. And I honestly love to just do something while I'm watching YouTube videos. It's hard for me to just sit and watch something. So I love doing things while I'm watching YouTube videos. But let me count this real quick. Hold on. I think I'm correct. I'll double check, but I'm going to end the video here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me. I really appreciate it. Remember that if it's not a good day, find the good in the day. That's the most important thing you can do, honestly. And yeah, subscribe if you want to, like the video, comment down below, whatever you're doing. I'd love to have your guys' support, and I'd love to have you on this journey with me, and I'll keep you updated on how everything's going, but assume that this video will come out this Saturday. I'm filming this on Sunday. I'm gonna edit it throughout the week. Hopefully I'll get better at editing too, because right now I'm mostly just splicing things because I'm not very great at editing. I've learned how to do it, but yeah, that's the whole ordeal. So thank you for being here. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.